Hello guys, Maza thejrocker here. I came home from Finland for a few hours ago from Helsinki, and I thought I'd make a video about me talking about my meet and greet experience with the GazettE. So I've been a fan of GazettE for 8 years, since 2008. Ugh, I'm so tired, excuse me. So yeah, so right after the concert, the VIPs, people with the VIP ticket formed a line. GazettE were sitting behind black curtains, so you couldn't really see them. So when it was our turn to go inside, one of the staff to Yoksumi said that we three could go together. So it was me first, Maza, then Shiro, and my sister Misaki. They didn't want to go first because they said the oldest one is supposed to go first, and obviously that was me. So we went inside, and I saw Aoi straight away, and I wanted to go to him, but I got stopped by one of the members from the GazettE staff, and she said, just wait a little, wait a little while, because I was apparently too fast. So I stood there and I was waiting, and I was said go menne, just because I was, too fast, but she said it was okay. And then it was my turn. I saw Aoi, and he was looking at me with this huge big smile, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. So I went to him, and I forgot about everything for a while, and I said, hi Aoi, just like that. And he was like, hi, and then I grabbed his hand. He already had it out, like this, towards me. So I just grabbed it, and I was shaking his hand, and I said, domo arigatou gozaimashita, Aoi-san. And I said that to the other members as well. And he said, oh, domo arigatou gozaimashita. And what I said basically means, thank you so much, I am very happy. Then I gave him a bracelet, the one like this, but with a different color to him. And he was like, oh, thank you, domo arigatou, he said. And I was like, yes, he got happy. And I was like, I didn't say anything because I was so nervous. But he had that huge big smile on his face. And I literally just wanted to die when I saw him, He was so fucking gorgeous in real life. Guys, you have no idea. Then after Aoi, I came to Reita, and I shook his hand, he already had it out, so I just grabbed it like I did with Aoi's, and I said, domo arigatou gozaimashita, Reita-kun, watashi wa totemo urishii desu. And he had such a huge hair, and his contact lenses, were distracting me, and he said, domo arigatou gozaimashita. And then I gave a bracelet to him as well as I did with Aoi, but with a different color from Aoi's. And he said, oh, domo arigatou, and he didn't expect me to give something to him, so he was a bit shocked, but I was happy, He was so freaking gorgeous in real life as well, you had no ideas. He was, he was Reita, basically. Then after Reita, I came in front of Ruki, and he already had his hand out like this. So I grabbed it, and I said the same thing. Domo arigatou gozaimashita, Ruki-san, watashi wa totemo urishii desu. And he said, domo arigatou. And he was so, elegant, with his black clothes and everything. And I was just, damn, he was good look, such a good looking guy. And then I was gonna give him a bracelet like I did with Reita and Aoi. But he didn't stop shaking my hand, he had it like this, and he continued shaking it, and I was like, oh well, I'm supposed to, move on to Kai now, but he refused to let go of my hand. So I gave him a bracelet, and then he let go of my hand and said, oh, thank you so much. And I was like, yeah, he was such a perfect person. I'm not sure what else to say about Ruki. He was perfect. Then I came to Kai after Ruki, and I was so shocked by his beauty, and his smile was already hitting my face, and I was like, it feels like the angels were singing around him when I saw him smiling. That smile killed me. He was so fucking perfect. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know anything, how to react or anything. So I came to him. He was handing out his hand, and I grabbed it, and I was like, hi Kai, and he was like, hello, and I was like shaking his hand, and I said, domo arigatou gozaimashita, Kai-san, watashi wa totemo urishii desu. And I was like, I was on my way to cry at that moment. And he was like, aw. And then I gave him a bracelet, we had the same color, the black ones. And he was like, oh, thank you. Don't forget to gozaimashita. And in the middle of everything, you know, I just shouted out, didn't shout out. I said, Kai-san, aishiteru yo, which means I love you. And I was like, you know, I was freaking out. Why the fuck did I say it in that way? And he was like, oh, domo arigatou gozaimashita, you know, or domo arigatou, he said. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go in that direction now, and I'm gonna hide myself for the rest of my life. He was so fucking perfect, you know, so cute, and I would never ever remember. I will never forget his beautiful smile. It's in here, guys, forever. He was so perfect, so gorgeous, and you know, I'm getting a bit sad now when I'm talking about him, because he was so perfect. I don't know how else to describe him. Kai will always be such a perfect guy that he is, you know. And now I'm stumbling on my English words as well. Sorry about that, guys. But I'm just so happy that I got a chance to meet him. Yeah. And then the last but not the smallest person, pretty much the biggest person in the band, you know, the tallest one, Uruha. So I went to Uruha and he handed out his hand and I shook it, and I realized that his hand was so big, you know. My little hand was like, you know, falling into his hand, you know. My hand like, you know, disappeared. So I said, hi Uruha, and he said hi, and I was like, happy birthday Uruha, because his birthday was one day before the concert, and he was like, oh, domo arigatou. And then I said, domo arigatou gozaimashita, Uruha-san. Watashi wa totemo urashii desu. And he said, domo arigatou. And then I gave him the last bracelet that I had. And he was like, oh, domo arigatou. And then he was looking at me. I was like, and he was pointing at me. I was like, what is he pointing at? And he pointed at my necklace that I have here. It is his plectrum, you know, Uruha's plectrum that I bought for a while ago. And he was like, mine. And he pointed at it, and I was like, oh my god, he has pointed on my necklace. And I said, yes, I know. And then I said, goodbye Uruha, and he said goodbye, and I went like this. Oh my god, and I went outside where the scene was, and I was standing there like and then my friend Shiro came, and she was in shock, and then my sister came, and she was even in a even worse shock, because she had met her favorite GazeRocker of all times, Reita, you know. So we were standing there, we were hugging each other, and the tears came, you know. I still can't believe that I have met the Gazette, you know. It is the most amazing feeling in the world. The Gazette members are wonderful people, caring, loving, supporting, everything, you know. And that's why I love them so much, because, you know, they are the Gazette. And I love the fact that I actually got this opportunity to meet them, because it was worth everything, you know, everything. And I owe so much to them. I wouldn't be the same person that I am today if it wasn't for them or their music. So guys, this was my VIP experience with the Gazette meet and greet experience. So yeah, what else to say? Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon again. Keep on supporting the Gazette, because they sure are worth it. GazeRock is not dead.